Most people don't fail at studying because they're lazy. They fail because their study habits fall apart as soon as life gets busy. If you had a stronger foundation of study habits, this wouldn't happen. In this video, you'll learn how to build rock-solid study habits that keep you consistent even when you aren't motivated. Let's get into it. Instead of trying to make studying easier, we need to remove the parts that make you quit. The difficulty of the subject matter isn't your problem. Friction is. Not knowing where to start, losing track, forgetting what you learned, or feeling overwhelmed. You need to build habits that are focused on eliminating friction, and everything in this video is about doing this using AI tools you already have access to. The first habit is to automate your starting ritual. The hardest part of studying is starting, so let AI do it for you. Use ChatGPT to create a daily study kickoff prompt you run every day. It should give you a micro plan for the day, a warm-up task, a confidence boost, and one small win you can finish in 3 to 5 minutes. For example, give me a 15-minute warm-up based on the last thing I studied. Then give me one small task that moves me forward today. Now all you have to do to start studying is input this simple prompt into ChatGPT. This is much easier than sitting down and thinking, I need to study for 30 minutes, and the rest will naturally follow after you start with this prompt. The second habit is to turn your long-term goals into daily systems. People usually build habits backwards. They start with a huge goal and hope discipline fills in the gap. It won't for very long. We want to flip this, and AI can help. Use ChatGPT to break big learning goals into weekly targets, daily study missions, tiny milestones, checkpoints, and end-of-the-week reviews. Try a prompt like, convert my 3-month learning goal into weekly objectives and daily practice habits. Make them progressive and trackable. AI will map out a learning roadmap that is more useful than anything you will build yourself. This structure makes it easier to stay consistent following your habits. The third habit is to let AI set up a spaced repetition system for you, something that is normally labor-intensive to do yourself. Memory fades unless you review, but it's hard to review consistently. AI helps by turning your notes into flashcards, auto-generating quizzes, and summarizing chapters and converting them into practice prompts. For example, attach or copy your notes in a prompt like this. Turn these notes into 20 flashcards using the minimum information principle, then build a review schedule for the next 14 days. You get the benefit of spaced repetition without doing any of the grunt work. Now you have more time to actually use your spaced repetition system. The fourth study habit is using AI as an accountability coach. Accountability is the difference between I tried and I showed up. One gets you progress and the other doesn't. AI can act like a coach that checks in, tracks your streaks, and nudges you when you slow down. Give ChatGPT a daily message template. What you worked on, what you struggled with, what your next step is, how long you studied, and a confidence score out of 10. Then ask it to track streaks, suggest improvements, catch patterns, notice when your effort drops, and raise red flags when you fall behind. This artificial accountability is effective and it's much more accessible than relying on someone else. The fifth study habit is studying in sprints. This is better than long study marathons, and AI makes them even more effective by removing friction. Use ChatGPT to generate 20-minute sprint plans, to prep everything before you start, to set mini goals inside the sprint, and to debrief afterward. Try this prompt. Create a 20-minute focused study sprint for learning whatever your skill is. Include a warm-up, main task, micro-challenge, and a short reflection at the end. This keeps you locked in and helps you progress even on busy days. The sixth study habit is getting useful feedback. Without feedback, you only find out you misunderstand something when you fail a test or hit a wall. AI helps you get fast, targeted feedback. Use ChatGPT to check your understanding, challenge your explanations, spot gaps in your notes, evaluate practice attempts, and give you harder examples when you're ready. Try a prompt like this. Here's my explanation of whatever the concept is. Act as an examiner and point out weaknesses, missing details, and unclear reasoning. The faster you get feedback, the faster you can correct areas of weakness while they are still fresh in your mind. The seventh study habit is reflecting daily to reinforce consistency. This reflection is the glue that holds your habits together. End every study session with an AI-generated reflection by discussing what worked, what didn't, what confused you, what your next step should be, and what you should review tomorrow. Try a prompt like this. Give me a brief reflection based on what I studied today, then tell me the next 3 actions I should take tomorrow. Consistent reflection builds clarity and gives your habits momentum. The 8th study habit is to use AI summaries to reduce cognitive load. Cognitive load causes overwhelm, which makes you procrastinate, so use AI to reduce the mental weight. Feed your textbooks, PDFs, lecture notes, or articles into ChatGPT and tell it to summarize, create outlines, extract important concepts, and build examples you can practice with. This sets you up to start studying with clarity. The 9th study habit is to create an operating system for studying. This system is a combination of the other habits we've covered. Put this all in a single ChatGPT thread and use it every day as your AI study command center all in one place. Finally, a bonus study habit is to track your effort and not just progress. Tracking effort exposes when your consistency is slipping, and when you see this, you are more likely to make an effort to get back on track. Ask ChatGPT to help you log time studied, streaks, number of sprints, difficulty level, wins, and struggles. When you start measuring effort this way, your consistency will be better, and consistency is the goal of building strong learning habits. You don't build strong study habits through willpower. You build them by creating systems that remove friction and keep you consistent. Be sure to subscribe for more videos that amplify learning techniques with AI so you can master skills faster.